For 1,000 years, I've only been thinking of keeping this hair silky and being awesome again. Yeah.
Hair on this movie was one of our biggest challenges, but also one of the most fun.
One of the things is kind of a overarching long-term goal is to be able to give the artist the same freedom that they had in 2D, where the hair is actually an important part of the character. Look at Ariel from Little Mermaid or Pocahontas and just see the beautiful shapes. We have a lot of power with the 3D tools, but some things are actually harder. There may be now in the world of computer graphics, thousands of individual hairs that need to be moved. Obviously, they can't move each hair individually.
Nope.
A lot of animators have to animate with kind of bald characters or hair that doesn't move. And then later down the pipeline, that will be simulated by a different artist.
Simulation technology is really kind of bridging the gap between math and moving stuff around on the screen. So what we spend most of our time doing is figuring out how something like hair moves and understanding the physics and the math of how hair moves, and then translating that into a piece of software that our artists can use.
You're so amazing.
The early discussions were really about trying to figure out a way for animators to have more control over the hair.
For a long time with hair simulation or with animation, the rules were don't touch the hair. It's too hard to model the hair interactions with people touching it.
Back off.
With Moana being a teenager, we really wanted her to be able to play with her hair because it seemed like a teenager thing to do.
The animators came to us with the challenge that they wanted to be able to have the Disney hair in CG. So to answer that challenge, there was a piece of software we developed called Quicksilver.
One of the major challenges of the show was the types of hair that we had to support.
We worked very closely with our technology group and our artists to develop a brand new hair system, which allows us to get this very realistic, dynamic, believable hair. And it has to react to wind, it has to react to water, it has to react to intense action sequences. We had the challenge of all this interaction that we never had in any other movie.
Did not see that coming.
The underwater shots with the hair was incredibly daunting, but with the new technology, I felt like it was a real success to see long flowing hair working with the waves of the water.
The really, really fun thing about our jobs and where we get to work is not just making this piece of software, but seeing what these artists do with it.
We don't do software just to do one movie. What we did on Moana, we built off of Big Hero 6, we built off of Zootopia. And we're passing the work we do onto the next movie so that in the future, they can take it even further.
Each film we work on, we tend to step it up, try to give the audience something more to look at, and I think we did that.